So I didn't really feel like being on camera, 'cause I'm not in the mood. But I want to say this one thing to the parents out there. If you get yourself in a situation where CPS get involved in your life, you really need to have a lawyer from jump. Because I can say from experience, had I known that, I probably would have been in a much better position. Because I already confronted the people that told these exaggerating lies on me, which the courts use it as evidence, saying that, yes, this is the reason your children were taken. And I'm just like, what kind of system do we have nowadays that you would just go off what people say and you just basically remove somebody's children, not even knowing if it's true or not even knowing if the person is exaggerating the story, not knowing anything. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids seen a lot of parts to it. My kids even told me a lot of things that were happening. And that's the reason that I wanted these individuals out of my house. And because they couldn't get their way, they want to call CPS. Like, so I want this to be known straight up front. I already talked to all the individuals involved. You right. I'm willing to go the distance for my kids. I was letting them know straight up and personal that I'm pressing charges against them for lying on me to CPS. You didn't even tell the whole truth. And I told all of them. And then you even had an individual that was mad because, well, my baby father is deceased now. Two of the fathers, I don't care if you judge me. Two of the fathers are deceased now. But I even had an individual lie on me because my baby father wouldn't come back to her. Like harassing me, calling CPS, calling, trying to find out where we stayed, calling CPS. Because I remember that last social worker that came to where we stayed, she was like, yeah, I can tell that you're being harassed. But, when a report comes out, we don't have no choice but to come out and investigate it. Like, had I known all this stuff from jump, like when they first started calling on me out of spite, I should have been trying to find me a lawyer then. Because it got me in so much mess. It got me to the point where they was like, either you cooperate or you don't get your kids. It was on some shady shit like that. And then when I do everything they ask, they still try to add more shit on. And then took my kids, took my rights. Telling me I couldn't appeal again. Shit like that. You know what I mean? And like, I would just, any parents out there, like, if you ever be in a situation like that, like, where somebody feel like they have to lie on you. Like, I never seen this coming. Like, I never thought in a million years that a person would stoop so low because they can't get their way. And the courts would just believe it. Because I remember before my baby father got killed, he talked to my lawyer. He told the lawyer about how one of the individuals was just upset because he wouldn't take her back, leaving voicemails, leaving text messages on his phone. That's why I was crying so hard when he got killed, because I was like, that was part of my evidence. I was tearing up my car looking for his phone, but I could not find his phone anywhere because my car was total damage. Do you know how I felt not having no evidence to prove my case whatsoever? You know what it felt like? That the lawyer didn't even tell the judge what this man said to her, how one of the individuals did actually do it out of spite because he would not take her back. how the other people that did the allegations, they were upset because I wouldn't let them live with them in my home. I mean, like, you not finna come in my house and take over my house. Like, that ain't happening. You making it uncomfortable for my kids. You making it uncomfortable for me. Of course you got to go. I called the police to get them out and everything. They ain't even telling the whole truth. They sitting here lying. So, yeah, I ain't going to lie to you. One of the individuals got killed, so I can't confront her. But I told the family that since you want to get involved in your deceased loved one's business so much, then you could be sued as well. Because she sat here and told some terrible lies. They even jumped me one day when I was walking somewhere. Because at that time, my car was totaled, engine gone. So I ain't gonna lie, I had to get back on public transportation until I could get back on my feet. How they know where I was, I have no idea. But they jumped me in honor of her name, not even caring that she lied. Even had the nerve to open their mouth and say, fuck your kids. Like, this is a game. Do you know how many kids out here getting molested, these type of false allegations you making, getting hurt, getting murdered, and CPS don't even jump into that case until it's late sometimes. But you sit here and take something serious with somebody just calling up there. You don't even look into that shit. You don't even investigate that shit. You just like, oh, she guilty. Oh, she got to do all this so she don't get her kids. And I could say the same thing for the child care. Somehow she found out about it. So she tried to cover her ass when my last child got injured for the second time in her care. And I wondered, if my child get hurt again, I'm going to have to remove him. I had already talked to my case manager at the child care agency and everything, and they told me I have a right to remove him if I didn't feel that he was safe there, and that's what I did. You want to know what she did? She sat here and called me on me and framed me for something that happened at her place of business. And just like that, here they come again. Sit here and take my child from me, not even checking to see if they telling the truth, not even looking for evidence. Just automatically the parent is guilty. All because I wanted an attorney present. I seen what happened to me the first time. I ain't expect to be through no shit like this. I wanted an attorney present. Like, you're not finna walk over me. They go as far as getting a order from the judge to remove him immediately. Don't even know if I did shit. Don't even know if I'm guilty. Seize my property, even damage some of my property. By the time I finally got it back, my computer is all fucked up. My computer was working fine. Even went on my YouTube and got one of my videos removed when I was saying how corrupt the system is and how I was treated. Why you so focused on my video? Why you not focused on getting the truth to the right person? You so concerned about removing my video to keep yourself from looking bad. You sit here going around taking people's children and you ain't even got full facts. So I'm not going to lie to you. I went to all them that told that bullshit to CPS, and I told them, by law, I seen that I can press charges against y'all for lying on me to CPS. You done turned my life all the way upside down. I done got my rights terminated from all of my kids. You get what I'm saying? Doing the services, and then they trying to add on more shit, and then trying to act like I didn't do everything I was supposed to do the first round. And the second round, I said, no, I need the right lawyer. And they talking about I abandoned my child. How I abandon my child if I'm not finna cooperate with you because you trying to frame me? You not even listening. You not even trying to subpoena my evidence from the police department. It was me that had to reach out to the police department for my stuff. And called them until I could get my things. And by that time, they didn't already close the case. They didn't already made their decision. They didn't already terminated my rights. Like, y'all system is really corrupt. For you to think you can do that and then got the nerve to put me on child support. You don't even got proof that I did shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit about it. You don't even got proof that I did shit. I can see if I'm guilty. I can see if what they told y'all was true and y'all found evidence. Y'all didn't find no fucking evidence. You know these people use what these people said as evidence. So I want y'all to know, all of y'all that sat there and lied on me to CPS, your time is coming. Your time is coming. I ain't posted in a minute because I've been so destroyed and so distraught because I can't even believe that this is happening to my kids or me. Like that they did not even take time to investigate shit. They just went solely off of what somebody told them, and that's it. Case closed. You get what I'm saying? I done filed reports after reports after reports and being ignored. You know what I'm saying? Being ignored. And I'm not gonna stand for it no more. I'm not gonna stand for it no more. So I want y'all to know that for real. Like, it's gonna be an attorney out there that I can afford. You're not gonna always be able to get away with this. Maybe the first couple of lawyers I tried to find were expensive, wasting consultation fees, trying to get a lawyer to help my children, but you are not safe forever. Because I'm going to bring the truth to the light. I'm going to bring all my evidence and everything when I reopen this case. Because y'all wrong for that. Y'all could have investigated. You don't sit here and just go off what somebody tell you. Like, you sit here and y'all, kids getting murdered and shit. Kids getting molested. All kinds of shit's happening. And y'all don't jump into it, it's too late. But just because somebody then called on somebody multiple times, that give you the right to ruin a family. Like, no. Definitely not. And got my daughter stuck in an institution. So, it's not going to be forever. One day, I will be able to do what I need to get done. I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because what they did was wrong. Y'all just sitting here listening was wrong. You didn't even investigate nothing. So it's not going to always be like this.